Ever wondered what it really costs to live like a millionaire? Spoiler alert, it's not just about having $1 million sitting in your bank account. It's about lifestyle, choices, and sometimes even geography. From luxury homes and high-end cars to private chefs and designer fashion, we're breaking down every detail. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll see that living like a millionaire might be closer or farther than you ever imagined. So stick around, because it only gets more eye-opening from here. You don't need $1 million in the bank to live like a millionaire. That's the first thing most people get wrong. Living like a millionaire isn't about hoarding cash, it's about lifestyle. It's about what kind of house you live in, what car you drive, the kind of vacations you take, the restaurants you dine at, and even the kind of wine you sip on a Friday night. So let's break it all down. How much would it actually cost to live that kind of life? Start with the house. According to data from Zillow and Mansion Global, the average home price in wealthy neighborhoods, think Beverly Hills, Manhattan's Upper East Side, Miami Beach, or London's Kensington, ranges anywhere from $3 million to $20 million. But do you need to own one to live like a millionaire? Not necessarily. Renting a luxury home in these areas can cost between $10,000 and $40,000 per month. In cities like Dubai, Singapore, or Monaco, prices can climb even higher, but let's keep it grounded. Let's go with a modest, millionaire lifestyle home. Maybe something around 4,000 square feet, with a pool, nice interiors, and a decent view. Depending on the city, renting that kind of home might cost you around $15,000 a month in Los Angeles or around $10,000 in Austin, Texas. That's $120,000 to $180,000 a year just for housing. Want to buy it instead? Expect to pay at least $2.5 million in a mid-tier wealthy suburb. Now let's talk cars. A millionaire's garage doesn't necessarily mean a fleet of Lamborghinis. Many millionaires actually drive Teslas, Range Rovers, BMWs, and Mercedes. According to Kelley Blue Book, a 2024 Mercedes-Benz S-Class starts around $118,000, and a fully loaded Tesla Model X Plaid comes in at about $110,000. Maintenance, insurance, fuel, or charging costs add on roughly $5,000 to $7,000 per year per car. Want a chauffeur? That's another $40,000 to $60,000 a year depending on location. So for transportation, you're looking at $120,000 up front per luxury vehicle, plus ongoing costs. Some millionaires lease instead. A lease on a high-end car might cost $1,500 to $3,000 a month, depending on the model. 2 leased cars? That's another $36,000 to $72,000 a year. Let's move on to vacations. The millionaire lifestyle isn't complete without travel. Think Santorini in the summer, Aspen in the winter, Maldives over the holidays. A first-class round-trip flight from New York to London runs about $6,000. Want to go private? A single private jet trip can range from $10,000 to $50,000 depending on the distance and aircraft. Even just chartering a private jet for a weekend getaway to Vegas could cost you more than your entire rent. Luxury hotels? The Four Seasons, the Ritz-Carlton, Aman Resorts. Expect to pay $800 to $2,000 per night. Add meals, activities, shopping, and you're easily spending $20,000 on a one-week trip. If you take 4 such trips a year, that's $80,000. Add 1 private jet ride a year, add $30,000 minimum. That's $110,000 just on travel. Then there's fashion. Millionaires don't shop at regular malls. Think Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Tom Ford, and Prada. A full designer wardrobe refresh each season, spring, summer, fall, winter, can easily cost $10,000 to $30,000 per season. A Chanel handbag alone runs $8,000 to $10,000 these days. A bespoke Tom Ford suit, $5,000 to $7,000. So you're looking at roughly $40,000 to $100,000 a year to dress like the upper crust. Dining. Forget fast food and casual dining. Think Michelin-starred restaurants, private chefs, wine collections, and imported caviar. A fine dining experience in a city like New York, Tokyo, or Paris can run you $300 to $800 per person. Add wine pairings, that's $1,000 for 2. Doing this weekly? That's $52,000 a year minimum. And if you hire a personal chef for weekday meals, that's $70,000 to $120,000 annually. Now let's get into personal care. Millionaires spend on health and beauty like most people spend on rent. Monthly facials at a luxury spa, $300. Hair appointments at high-end salons, $500 every few weeks. Dermatology, cosmetic procedures, wellness treatments, easily $20,000 a year. Add a private trainer, maybe $150 per session, 3 times a week. That's $23,000 a year. Yoga classes, massages, supplements. Add another $5,000. So overall wellness, around $50,000 annually. Entertainment and hobbies. That's a whole category. Millionaires don't just watch Netflix. They own season tickets to the Lakers, floor seats that cost $2,000 a pop. They attend art shows, auctions, fundraisers, concerts in VIP boxes, and they play golf at private clubs that cost $50,000 to join and $10,000 a year to maintain. So just entertainment and social life could easily cost $30,000 to $60,000 a year. Tech and gadgets? Sure, everyone has a smartphone, but millionaires have more. The latest iPhone, iPad, high-end home theater system, custom smart home features, security systems, designer furniture, maybe even a home assistant or estate manager. Add $10,000 to $20,000 a year for tech upgrades and home extras. Charity and giving. Believe it or not, part of the millionaire lifestyle is giving back. Not just because they want to, but because in those circles, it's expected. A seat at a fundraising gala can cost $5,000. Regular donations to causes, memberships to philanthropic boards, easily $20,000 a year or more. In fact, the IRS notes that high-income earners often give between 2 to 5% of their annual income to charity. Let's talk staff. If you have a house that's over 5,000 square feet, you're not cleaning it yourself. Housekeepers, gardeners, pool service, security, dog walkers. Altogether, you're paying at least $50,000 a year for basic domestic help. Want full-time staff? A live-in house manager or butler can cost $80,000 to $150,000 a year. Some high-end homes even have full-time chefs and chauffeurs. So what's the total? Let's say you rent a luxury home for $15,000 a month. That's $180,000. Lease 2 high-end vehicles for $3,000 a month total, $36,000. Travel, maybe $100,000. Designer fashion, $50,000. Dining and personal chef, $100,000. Personal care and fitness, $50,000. Entertainment and hobbies, $50,000. Home tech and upgrades, $15,000. Charitable giving, $20,000. Domestic staff, $75,000. That adds up to $676,000 a year, and that's still a conservative estimate. If you buy instead of rent, add mortgage payments, property taxes, and insurance. A $3 million home can come with a $15,000 monthly mortgage depending on the loan. Property taxes, another $30,000 annually depending on the state. Insurance, easily $5,000 to $10,000. Own 2 high-end cars outright, add $250,000 up front, plus insurance and maintenance. To truly live like a millionaire and sustain that lifestyle year after year, you'd realistically need a minimum of $700,000 to $1 million in annual spending power. Not income, spending, which means you'd need to earn even more. Let's say you want to spend $1 million a year, after taxes. In the US, to clear that much, you'd need to earn around $1.6 million annually, depending on your state. High-tax states like California or New York, you'd need closer to $1.8 million. Unless your money's working for you. A portfolio worth $20 million generating a 5% return annually gets you $1 million without touching the principal. That's how many real millionaires do it. They don't spend their savings, they spend the income their savings generate. Wealth management firms like Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, and UBS often cite $5 million to $10 million in investable assets as the threshold to comfortably sustain a millionaire lifestyle long term. But here's the curveball. Geography matters. Living like a millionaire in New York or London is very different from doing it in Bali, Mexico City, or Bangkok. In Thailand, $10,000 a month can get you a luxury condo, a private driver, 5-star dining, and weekly spa treatments. Same in parts of Portugal, Turkey, or Colombia. Digital nomads have been leveraging this for years. With $120,000 a year, you could live like royalty in the right country. So, how much do you really need to live like a millionaire? The answer isn't just in your bank balance. It's in how and where you spend it. If you found this breakdown eye-opening, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives like this, and drop a comment if you dare try the millionaire lifestyle yourself.